Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Listen, I wish I would have realized this a long time ago. Let's get into it. Hey guys, if you are new here, welcome to Real Life with Denise. And today we're going to talk about life in general. In my 41 years on this earth, the message we're going to talk about today, the motivation I'm going to give you today, I hope that it resonates with somebody and you find value in this message and you use these tips or gems, I like to call them, that I'm going to give you. You use it in your everyday life. Y'all, there have been so many things that I did not accomplish because I was in my head. So many things I wish that I would have done, but I let me stop me, okay? A lot of times we say we let fear stop us, but we stop sometimes our blessings, right? And we don't understand sometimes the power of the tongue. We don't understand the power of what we think can change the magnitude of our day. If you haven't already, whenever you get time or whenever you get a moment and a break, if you haven't watched The Secret, right here, if you haven't watched this, it's a game changer. It's going to change your perspective on life. It's going to change how you think. It's going to change the way you get up in the morning and you start your day. Even if you can watch 5-10 minutes of it, because it's kind of long, but just to get an idea of what we think can shape how we move. And y'all, today's message is about it's never too late. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but this was on my heart. It is never too late to accomplish your dreams, your goals in life. It's never too late. I think oftentimes when we're going through life, how many times have you said, man, if I was a little bit younger, I could do X, Y, and Z. Man, if I would have went back to school in 2020 when COVID was around, I could be a lot further. Oh, if I don't know if I could say that or not, but if I would have applied for that job 3 years ago, if I would have been on my weight loss journey a year ago, it is never too late to get started. I am 41 years old, and y'all hear me say that in almost the videos I've done lately. Y'all hear me talk about my age because I am doing things that I probably should have did years ago, and I'm doing them now. I'm a 41-year-old YouTuber, content creator. If I'm doing it now, you can do it too. It is never too late to push and go hard in the paint. It's go time. We know that our world is changing around us. The way we think, the way we move, everything we do has to have a plan, has to be strategic. It's for a reason, y'all. Some of you guys are sitting here not doing something because you think that you're too old. You feel like it's just never gonna happen for you. This is what we sit in, y'all. We sit in, I wish that was me. I wish I could do that. I'm too old for that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You too old to be thinking like that. You too busy wishing and not working. And when I mean working, I don't necessarily mean a 9 to 5. I mean working and getting steps closer to your dreams. If you want to get that house in 2025, start right now and do the things right now to prepare you for that. See, I got to understand, God is only going to give us what we're willing to do. And what I mean by that is, God, one, he don't bless no mess. And two, God is not going to just drop something in our lap when we're not preparing for it. Y'all know how many times, and this part right here is a conversation for another day, but y'all know how many times I have sat in my business, that one of my businesses that I have, and well, oh my God, I wish I would get the customer base. Oh my God, I wish I would da-da-da-da, but wasn't doing the work to get there. Let me take my glasses off on this one. You know how many times we ask for things and not doing the work to get those things? Sometimes God will have you in the very same spot because he knows you're not ready for the next level. God said, you got 5 customers right now, but you ain't praising and loving on those 5. I'm dang gonna show not finna give you 55. Right? So what I'm saying is, we got to get out of this, I wish this would happen. I'm too old for this. If I would have done this 10, 4, 6, 8, 10 years ago, then maybe my life would have been different. Your life could be different today. Your life could be different in the next few minutes. Your life could be different tomorrow. It's never too late. But in order to see it in the earth realm, we got to envision it. We got to speak it. Sometimes some of us got to write it down. Then we need a plan, and then we got to execute. Come on, I'm listening. Come on now. I don't know, but listen. This morning, driving into my 9 to 5. Okay? This morning, getting ready to drop my daughter off at school, God spoke to me on my thoughts was like, you know what? It's never too late. I'm back in school. Something I was just last year saying, man, I wish I had finished school. You know, no telling what I'd be doing right now. And here I am back in school. Here I am in a room full of students a little bit younger than me, some older than me, learning, elevating, progressing. Because I got out of my mind and said, you know what? Shit, it's never too late. I can run with the best of them. You know how many times I have talked myself out of doing something? Didn't even talk it out loud, was thinking it. And a lot of y'all have the abilities, but you counting yourself out before you even get started. I was watching, there's a creator that I was watching this morning, because I try to make sure that I get some kind of encouragement, some inspiration every morning, because it sets the tone of your day. And I don't want to jack up her name, and I think it's Jamie Lanier. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. But on her video this morning, she was giving tips about what she's going to do to grow her channel, because it's never too late. And one of the things she said was, she was watching a creator that she follows, and she said that creator said, if you can make I think it was like $95, you can make $9,500. If you can make $500 doing something, you can make $1,000 doing something. Because see, once you complete a task, it can be done. We are to live in abundance, y'all. Hear me. If you can make $10 doing something, baby, you can make 20. Even Steve Harvey said, you want to make, I think he said, you want to make And listen, don't quote me. I think he said something to the effect of, if you want to make $1,000 a week or a day or something like that, you find a product that's $10 and then you sell it over and over and over again. It's never too late. Some people don't get their big breaks until they're in their 40s and 50s, because they realize that, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be complaining about what I wish I could have done. I'm going to get out here and I'm going to do it. And sometimes these are the conversations that people don't want to have because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Baby, listen, I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to inspire you. I am here to let you know that we in this together. And just like I'm sitting here at 41 trying to figure it out, somebody is sitting at 21. Somebody is sitting at 61 trying to figure it out. It's time for a change. We got to stop crying about being broke and not having the money and get out there and get to the money. 4 years ago, it was nothing for me to get out in Instacart. This was before Instacart and what is it? DoorDash and Uber Eats. It was before all those things became real popular. See, I've always been about getting to the money. I just used to get in my head and stop, and then get back to it and stop, and they say, you know what, I'm never gonna get to where I need to go. I'm always feel like I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. And then I said, you know what, I changed my way of thinking. I changed my way of being like, okay, that person's 20 years old and they out there doing what they got to do. I'm 30 something. What's stopping me? And when I started changing the way I was thinking, and when I started to realize that it was never too late to get to where I'm going, things started shifting for me. It was nothing for me to take 10 orders a day on the Instacart app. Instacart allowed me to, the car I had before this, before my truck, it allowed me to get that very car because I had the income along with my full-time job. It helped me in getting the car, that car. I only got this truck because I needed something bigger, and I traveled a lot for my daughter. But prior to this truck, Instacart was one of the reasons I was able to get the car that I had. I had a Chrysler 200. I walked in that dealership with my Instacart, $10.99. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Because I knew that it was never too late to get to where I needed to go. You got to understand that you have the ability to change your circumstances. You can't sit in it. You can't sit in it. You can't wallow in it. You can't be like, oh my God, this is never gonna work for me. I don't know how to change it. You do. You do. You scared. You feel like right now ain't nothing changing for you. You feel like right now you don't know how to grow. You feel like right now it just ain't your time. And it's okay to sit in those feelings for a moment. But then you got to get out of it and be like, you know what? I got this. It's never too late for me. Every morning, God wakes you up. Every morning, whoever you believe in wakes you up and puts breath in your body and allows you to get up out that bed is another day to get to it. And even though you don't see the light right now, there is a light at the end. When I started back my YouTube channel, let's talk about transparency, because see, transparency is going to get you to the next level in all things. Closed mouths don't get fed, right? Let me tell y'all something. When I started back my YouTube channel, for the last 2 years, my YouTube channel, I only had 720 family members. I don't call y'all subscribers, I call y'all family members, right? I sat at 720 for 2 years because I felt like, I don't know, maybe YouTube, YouTube ain't for me. YouTube is for the young folk. You know, I maybe my content just ain't resonate with nobody. For 2 years, I've been back on YouTube for the last, let's see, I started a week before Christmas. So, roughly 2 months. And in that 2 months, I'm now sitting at 100 and almost, I want to say 50, let's say 150 new family members in 2 months. The race is not given to the swift, it's given to those who endure. I could have easily been like, you know what, this is some slow growth here, but I'm you know what, I think I need to redirect. No. I said, you know what, it's time for a change and it's never too late. And I'm going to ride the wave. And I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to win it. It's time for a change. It's never too late. Say it with me. It's time for a change. It's never too late. All the things that you sitting on, all the things that you wishing you could do, it starts here. It starts knowing that if you can think it, you can achieve it. I don't know who this message is for, but God laid it on my heart for me to tell you, you got somebody in the race with you. You got somebody rooting for you. Somebody is waiting for you to show up. Them kids you want to put in athletics, that mama you want to show that you done accomplished something, and that you ain't got to call them for every little thing no more. They waiting on you. They waiting on you to believe. They waiting on you to go out here and get it. They waiting on you. They waiting for you to say, you know what? It's never too late for me. As long as you are still here breathing, it's never too late for you. I had to realize that. It took me in my 30s to realize that. Then I started making baby steps. Then I started accomplishing little things. I stopped waiting until things got super hard for me to make that change. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. There's a lot of things I can work on. But I'm here on this platform for a reason. I'm here because somebody posted a video that encouraged me to get up and get to work. You never know who will inspire you. You never know who will motivate you. There is somebody that's not you, but that's just like you, doing what you want to do. Let me say it again for the people in the back. There is nobody like you, but there is somebody like you doing what it is you want to do. And while you are sitting there watching them, you could be watching them and doing the very same thing. While you are watching them change their circumstances in their life, you could be doing the same thing. You could be taking notes. You could be figuring out in your own way. If you want to be a small content creator, watch the people that inspire you. Take notes if you're not doing it already. If you want to be the best Instacart worker, watch Instacart videos. Take notes. You want to be the best DoorDash person, watch somebody who does DoorDash. Take notes. Uber Eats. Teachers, doctors, lawyers. Watch people that are in the very places that you inspire to be, because there is levels to this thing. But you gotta want to be a change. You gotta want to make a change. You gotta understand that it's never too late for you. And I'm seeing so many retirees get on YouTube because they said, you know what, when I was 25, I wanted to do YouTube, but YouTube wasn't a thing back then. So I'm doing it now. Man, I wish, you know, when I was 45, I wish that I had started YouTube back then. But I'm 65 and I'm doing it now. Why not? Do you know how many kids are on this app doing social media? 11, 12 years old. Making a channel about playing with the Barbie dolls and playing with Legos and doing all the things. Because they've realized that they want a future at 11 and 12. Their parents are like, you know, I'm not waiting. And meanwhile, some of us sitting around here talking about we too old. And it's too late. And I just ain't got the time. But broke. Depressed. Trying to figure it out. I'm telling you, I'm going to always give it to you raw and uncut. Because I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I'm doing. And when it's my season, baby, I'm going to be a beast. Do you hear me? I'm going to be the best to ever do it. And I'm saying that because I'm speaking it. I'm putting it in the earth realm. And so I challenge you to get started. Start where you are. Get out your head and get into your dreams. So listen, I hope this motivation, yes, this motivation, you're okay, Lord, yes. This motivational talk gave you value and inspired you and letting you know that you are not in it alone. It's time for a change. And it's never too late. And it took me a long time to understand and to realize that. So if you come across this video, I hope and I pray that you too know that it's never too late. All right, y'all. I see y'all on the next video.